lens on straight. Hey guys. All right, who's with me here? Good morning, Griff. Good morning, Tracy Taylor. Good morning, John Hardy. You guys got me? The beard does live. Yes, the beard does live. The beard definitely lives. For now. Good morning, Abby. How was my Thanksgiving? Fantastic. I was on Twitch for 8 hours and had a fantastic evening of music. Now I'm just testing out my new setup here. I got a lens, big ass lens on the camera now. Meat Candy's out there in the future. Good to see you, Meat Candy. Good morning. See how wide everything looks, but I could tell that lens isn't on there perfect. That lens has got a little bit of a lens flare going on. A little bit of lens flare going on right there, but it's okay. I think it's gonna work. Actually, let me sit down here, and I want to get this lens. No, not a Moment lens. This is actually a lens I got for $17 on Amazon. It's a $17 lens that, it's almost like a Moment lens. It's almost like a Moment lens. But it's so heavy that I have a counterweight on my gimbal for the first time. So I have a counterweight on the gimbal, and I have no idea. A Techo, T-E-C-H-O, Techo lens. There was some video on YouTube where the guy was like recommending this. Same name, John. John, I'm not really hard to find. Same name, twitch.com/DutchMoz. I actually tweeted it out twice yesterday. So I gave everyone ample time to tune in. Okay, hold on. Let me set up this lens perfectly here. Make sure I don't shut the phone off. I want the lens right there. Cooking for 14 yesterday. Holy cow. That's a lot of people. There we go. Now there's no lens flare, or almost no lens flare. Okay. Nice. Cooking for 14. That's what I'm talking about. Don't forget, folks, hit the thumbs up. Very cinematic indeed. Yeah, combine that with the gimbal and it looks very cool. Yeah, don't forget, hit the thumbs up. The Periscope people, the Periscope Patrol will definitely give this video at least 2 thumbs down. So don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Yeah, right, Twitch does work great. It was a great radio show last night. I had seven shots of Tanqueray. So that last hour of the show, I was definitely pretty lit. And then I went to bed like a half hour later. So that's why I'm up. That's why I'm up now. That's why I'm awake. I went to bed at 11:30. I went to bed at 11:30, for God's sake. I was drinking gin and lemon lime seltzer with a little bit of lemon in it. A simple recipe that was put up by Schweppes. So, just simple gin and seltzer. Good morning, Wilbs. Good to see you out there driving the Northern Line. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up, guys. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, because this video will be guaranteed. We already have 1 thumbs down already from the Periscope people. Liquor was made for people with big families. Yes, I have good relations with my family, so everything with the family went really well. But the minute it was time to confine myself to my bedroom, and do the radio show. And also testing out to see how much this reacts here it's a little bit windy out here, and it's also cold. So I'm seeing if the gimbal gets out of whack. I'm seeing if the gimbal gets out of whack for the cold purposes here. But tonight we're going to see something that has never been seen before, and it's an event at Hudson Yards called Shine. And it's a beautiful autumn day, absolutely, Wills. This event called Shine comprises of, like, they call them trees, but they're really like sculptures that are adorned in LED lights. And the LED lights will go in sync with live music that is being played. So I believe it's going to be a choir singing. And it's going to be a very 1% Christmas coming on later on tonight. Exactly, Tracy. Exactly. That's why we got the lens for the homes and for the Christmas homes. But yep, it's going to be a very 1% rich people Christmas later on tonight on the live stream. So tune on in around 4:30 Eastern time, and we'll be out in Hudson Yards. Let's make our way down to the waterfront and enjoy the waterfront here. The tree hasn't turned on yet, Wilbs. The tree has not even turned on yet. The tree will be lit sometime next week. I believe next Thursday. Oh yeah, right? Your neighbors got to get on the ball with these leaves here. They get all over. It is windy, though. It is windy. So the leaves might be blowing from one yard to another. Yeah, the shed. Very exciting, dynamic space. I think they're going to be utilizing that also tonight. I really have no idea. And unfortunately, our tree lighting on the 2nd, on Monday, is very much in jeopardy because it might snow Monday night. It might snow Monday night. We're supposed to light our Boozy Burger Bell tree out in South Street Seaport. Good to see you there, Cheryl. Hugs all around. Good morning. Just testing out my new lens over here. Really? It was holding the Goku inflatable balloon. Awesome. That's cool. Good morning, Phantom. Yes, this is the Verrazano Bridge. Yes, this is. Yes, this is the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. Woo! It's chilly out here. Yeah, right. I feel like you're always sitting on my shoulder. I got this new lens here. Wide angle lens that I bought for $16. It is a volunteer thing to be in a float or a balloon handler. Those are all volunteer positions, and a lot of those people are employees of Macy's themselves. So, but it is all volunteers. Check out one of my favorite performers in Coney Island. Her name is Laura Lee Pants on Instagram. She was Lady Liberty on one of the floats yesterday. I'll see you later, Wilps. Be safe out there driving the Northern Line. Yeah, this should work for tonight. Good morning. Good morning, boss out there in Dundee. Just testing out my new lens here with the counterweight on it. Let me put on a glove here. Let me put on one glove. Don't forget, smash a thumbs up because the Periscope people are out in force today. There seems to be nothing on Periscope this morning, so everyone is out in force. They need something to watch. So don't forget, hit the thumbs up to counteract the 3 people who like to give me a thumbs down. Or 3 accounts. Probably owned by 2 people who give me a thumbs down. Did it. Thank you so much, John. Don't be rude. That's right. That's right. That's a good idea coming out here. Going for a walk. Feels good. I was having way too much fun. I was eating on the radio show. At one point, I was stuffing my face with I had stuffing. I was eating stuffing during the last few hours of the radio show. And then the very last hour of the radio show, I must have been really drunk. I made myself some pumpkin. Listen to this, folks. Pumpkin pie. 5 so far. Awesome. There's 11 of you in the room. Welcome. So the last hour of the show, I had pumpkin pie, and I put whipped cream on top of the pumpkin pie, and then on top of the whipped cream, I put chocolate syrup. That's how you know I was drunk last night. That's how you know I was quite drunk last night. But it was damn good. I know we were playing some really weird music that last hour, but you know. The Dover Patrol. World War I. Oh, it was good, Cheryl. It was good, Cheryl. No, I wasn't high. I was drunk. Okay, so am I holding onto the trigger? Let me see here. Oh yeah, okay, so I can't look up and down. I have to use the motor to look up and down. Okay. Which is fine. I don't use up and down that much. Whee! Boy, it's windy. And I can tell the motor's getting hot? No, the motor's not getting hot. Wow. I gotta make my movements very precise when I move around this thing now. The lens is added quite a bit of weight to the setup here. But I could tell it looks awesome. It's not the Washington Monument, but yeah, exactly. Fabulous selections of music. It's a Dover Patrol Monument. There is a copy of this on the north coast of France and on the cliffs of Dover in the UK. So, kind of amazing. Look up the Dover Patrol because they have a quite amazing story about World War I and eventually World War II. Do some shopping there, Abby. I'll see you soon. It's a little brisk out here right now. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. For me, today is Buy Nothing Friday. I don't give in to the whole Happy Black Friday and all that nonsense. Am I still able to do requests? What do you mean, on the radio show? That's all the radio show is requests. That's all the radio show is requests. That's what the radio show is. You can't stand Black Friday? Yeah. Yeah, it's too much needless consuming on Black Friday. It's a terrible concept. It's a terrible idea. Oh, you haven't seen it? Yeah, same. This radio show is the same as it was on the other thing, on Twitter Live. Okay, now I can see the gimbal's getting a little off balance. Feel the motors. Make sure the motors aren't hot. They're not. Yeah, way too much needless consuming. That's right. It's nonsense. There are people going out there 6 o'clock in the morning to buy stuff they don't need for people they don't like. All right. But it was fun doing a special Thanksgiving edition of the pre-ad roll. Finding epic old school video of Willard Scott from 1988. 30 years ago. 30 years ago. I know people start lining up at midnight. These people have no lives. And to be honest, when it comes to like electronics and stuff like that, you're not really getting good deals today. What's across? I have no idea how much it costs. I think it's $11 to cross to Verrazano. It's one of the most expensive bridges to cross in the world. I can tell you that. But it's pretty expensive. Remember that the bridge is a dynamic structure, so it moves around. Probably break after 6 months, maybe. It all depends on what they're buying. There's another car down here. I want to enjoy the park, but I guess I can't because people want to drive through the park. I really can't enjoy the park because everyone's driving through it. Look at these two. They just got to have a conversation here. Look at this. This is some selfish bullshit right here. I'm not going to stand in the mud. Can't even enjoy the park, man. I wish people would walk. Those are both parks people. But that one guy had his private vehicle here in the park, so he shouldn't have been driving in the park with his private vehicle. We got it on video, it's fine. You never look at Easy Pass statements. Yeah, I don't know why people are driving in here, but it's annoying as fuck. Anyway. By the way, I will be making my channel in the coming weeks. I will be making my channel adult to get around the whole COPA thing. So you will have to log in if you want to see my content here on YouTube. Yeah, it's like a garbage vehicle or leaf vehicle. But I will be making my channel adult just to get around the whole COPA thing. It's a bit annoying, but has to be done. This feels good. Okay. It looks good. And lens looks good. I might treat myself and the family. I might pick up some rainbow cookies on the way home, I think. I'm craving rainbow cookies. Got 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds of rainbow cookies for the house. or a pound of rainbow cookies and a pound of those green chocolate leaf cookies. I don't know what they're called. You know those green chocolate leaf cookies? Get some of that. Yeah. And you know, my mom made breakfast this morning too, and I'm like, Mom, why did you make breakfast? She was like, I woke up early. Yeah, we got the best bakeries. We got the best bagels. Oh yeah, really, really late. Yeah. We had a weird autumn. The leaves didn't really pop here in New York City this year. I have a fellow tour guide who's also a photographer, and he likes going out to to Central Park to do autumn photos, and he said this year really sucked. Good to see you there, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Hopefully you had a fabulous Thanksgiving. I certainly had a fun Thanksgiving, and pizza. Yes, we have the best pizza in the world there, John. We have the best pizza in the world. That's one thing we are blessed with, especially here in Brooklyn. Yeah, right. The colors didn't really pop this year. So I had my friend who he does tours for the autumn colors in Central Park, and he said this year it was just nothing was popping. And then when it did pop, it got windy and the rain took everything out. So this year's autumn was a bit of a bust. Hopefully we get a good proper snowstorm this year, though. Yeah, exactly, John. It didn't rain as much in the late summer. That last month of summer, it was hot. How funny is that? Like, it got the hottest at the very, very end of the summertime. It was the hottest at the very, very end. I mean, for God's sake, I got to go swimming. When was it again? October 10th? Was it? I got to go to Fort Tilden one last time to go swimming. So the weather has been really messed up. Hey, see the whitecaps on the water down there. Yeah, global warming. I'm glad you waited till October too, Griff. You came at the tail end of October there. We had some fun. We had some fun tours. Griff, we had some fun tours. Definitely can't wait until you visit next time. No cargo. We have a tanker down there. I got one tanker off in the distance over there. It was awesome. What a great idea was it to come out here for a little walk. Let's take the new ramp up. This is the whole new construction they did here this year. This took a very long time to get built. And they have anti-skating measures here. Can't do no tricks on your skateboard on this thing. That's for sure. Your sister Patty is visiting today. Awesome. Say hello to Patty for me. I've seen Patty a few times out there in Brooklyn Heights. Let's see if it leans. Okay, I gotta move this way here. Now that's how when I move to this way here, the gimbal wants to level out. Okay. I can see that the motors are straining just a bit with all this weight on it. It was a hot summer. So hopefully we have a nice cold winter. Hopefully we have a good snowstorm for us. That's what I'm hoping for anyway, a good proper snowstorm. And you can really see a lot with this lens here. I'm kind of amazed by it. And the angle of this ramp is so gentle. Really good for people in wheelchairs or mobility scooters. Good morning, Boozy Burger Bell. Welcome. We got quite lit last night on the live stream. We got quite drunk. Oh, it is gonna look amazing in spring when all these shrubs come up here, when all this growth happens here. No hangover. You know what it is? I drink as much water as I did booze, so that's the whole thing. If you drink enough water, then you, in general, you don't really get hungover. So I'm not hungover at all. If anything, I slept really good, and I woke up bright and early like I had to go to work. So I'm just testing out my new lens here, and the lens is so heavy I have a counterweight on the gimbal. So that's how it works. And hopefully you guys are getting a good shot out there. And it's cold out here. Normally the gimbal doesn't like to get too leveled out here when it's cold, so. All right, let's walk. I gotta go to the bank for mama. I gotta go to the bank for mom. Pick mom up some spending money. So we're gonna go to the bank now. Right, nice view, right? I have an okay neighborhood. I live in an all right neighborhood. I love my neighborhood. I did. That's why I never move. All right, we gotta keep my head on a swivel here to cross the streets, because I am not in a crosswalk. There is no stop sign, and there's hills where the cars get blocked off of. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna get squished on the road. No. Nay. But later on today, we'll be down in Hudson Yards, and we'll have a very 1% Christmas. It's a weird event. The event is evidently an indoor/outdoor music event, and like I said, there's going to be LED trees that coordinate with the music, and then basically this whole thing happens at 5 o'clock every evening, starting today until the end of the month, to the end of December. And it's basically a ploy to bring you into the high-end shopping mall at Hudson Yards. So join me at 4:30 on the live stream today, and we'll be down in Hudson Yards. Gotta remember to, when I get home, put everything on chargers, so we have battery and we have all that good stuff ready to go. But join me for Shine, the first ever Shine at Hudson Yards tonight at 4:30. And that's 4:30 Eastern time. Do I like Hudson Yards? Yes and no. Yes, it's an amazing bit of architecture there, and it's not complete. It's pretty impressive how much they built in the last 5-6 years. But it's fundamentally, it's not for people like me. It's for very, you know, the whole place is for high-end people with a lot of money to spend. While South Street Seaport's kind of similar, they turned that into kind of like a high-end, you know, upper-class kind of place. I still feel kind of comfortable there. Hudson Yards is like I'm a sore thumb out there, so I still got like a sore thumb in Hudson Yards. But we are going to go to the Edge. We are going to go to the Edge in March. Big shout out to one of my fellow tour guides who hooked me up with a massive discount to go up there. So and hopefully if the weather's good, we'll be up there for a sunset. That's going to be in March. So I'm excited about stuff like the Edge and all that. But other than that, I mean, it's not very welcoming to normal folk. Even though the person who, there's a person who designed, and I know this sounds ridiculous, and I know it's the morning time, but somebody created a special limited edition set of dildos that look like the buildings at Hudson Yards. So that's kind of funny. Oh yeah, Grift, but the Edge is very expensive. The Edge is very expensive. It's $36 to visit the Edge, and just like Empire State Building or Top of the Rock, there's like a timed ticket entry, and there is no time limit though. There is no time limit, so you could be up there for as long as you want, but the entry is timed. But we're going up there for a sunset, and we're going to have an awesome sunset view from up there. Am I getting news from the London Bridge? No, I'm not. What's happening with the London Bridge? Hopefully nothing bad's happening on the London Bridge. Woo. It's chilly out here, boy. Okay, 96. Go a few more blocks here. Man shot dead. Oh no, that's not cool. That's horrible. Okay. A few more blocks here, then I'm gonna tuck her in here. What time we got? 34 minutes into the live stream. CNN's reporting it? Okay. Yeah, let's not talk about that kind of stuff. You know, while breaking news is sad and everything like that, that's not really the forum to talk about that kind of stuff here. It kind of kills the whole live stream when we start talking about stuff like that. You know, if you want to find it out, everyone has the internet. You could find out the news on your own. Like I have alerts on my phone here. Something really bad's going on here in the city. I do have alerts on my phone. I can find out stuff is happening. So I worry about the 30 miles around me here. Boom boxes are coming back. Well, one of the Coney Island polar bears has a massive boom box. There's that big old boom box there. Yeah, lens looks pretty good. It's going to be good for the Christmas lights. It's going to be good for the only thing that sucks is that it adds quite a bit of weight. So I don't know how the motors are going to hold. I don't know how the gimbal motors are going to hold up after being turned on with all this weight on for like an hour or two. I don't know how it's going to hold up. Very excited to have tickets to go see The Irishman tomorrow. So I'm going to go see The Irishman, the new Bobby De Niro flick. And I've been watching way too much De Niro lately. Watched Mean Streets the other day. I think tonight I'm going to watch Raging Bull. Got to buy some Tanqueray today. There you go, Susie. Tanqueray with lemon lime seltzer. Then get yourself a little lemon or limes. I used lemons last night because my mom had extra lemons left over from cooking the turkey. So, Bronx Tale. Bronx Tale is really Scorsese? I didn't know Bronx Tales was Scorsese. I thought Bronx Tales was Chaz Palminteri's little thing. Anyway. This was fun. This was fun trying out the gimbal and all the lenses and everything. This was a fun little walk around town here. Now it's time for me to go to the bank, get some money. I gotta see that. I haven't seen Motherless Brooklyn yet. I have not seen that, so I gotta definitely check that out. It's a little chilly out here, Bob. Good to see you. It's a little chilly out here. It's not too cold. You come prepared, you're fine. I know, Scorsese worked in The Irishman for 12 years, I know. That's why I'm kind of excited to go see. I actually have tickets to go see it in a Broadway theater over on 44th Street. So, I'm going to Broadway. Yeah, I did say De Niro, right? Yeah. Scorsese and De Niro. Isn't Robert De Niro in the film, though, right? De Niro is in the film The Irishman. It's like almost every Scorsese film has Robert De Niro in it. And yeah, I have a friend who can't go to the show. So he's like, you want some tickets? You want 2 tickets? I'm like, okay. I'm not going to say no to that. I'm off tomorrow. I'm not working. Okay. We have made it. We have made it. Time to go to the bank and get some money for Mama. Mama needs some money. And then maybe I'm going to buy cookies. Maybe I'll buy some cookies to boot. All right, guys. Thank you for indulging me with this little experimentation here. He walked right towards me. Did you see Guy Heyman? Just finishing up here. Testing out the new lens I bought the other day. Seeing how it works here with the gimbal and counterweights on the gimbal. But later on tonight we'll be up in Hudson Yards, going to see Shine for the first time ever. You're more than welcome, boss. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you soon from somewhere here on 3rd Avenue here in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. This is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fantastic Brooklyn day. Whether you live here or not, I want you to hug your loved ones. Just woke up on the way home. Nice. Get home safe there, Guy Heyman. Hug your loved ones. Cherish your moments. And good morning, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I'll see you guys soon, folks. Bye-bye. And don't forget, 4:30, guys. Join me at 4:30. We'll be back on at Hudson Yards.